Scandal Squad, please hit that like button while we get started with this courtroom drama. Apparently, A AP Relli is getting caught up and called out for his faulty testimony. Basically, y'all, he's being accused of lying, okay? So while he was on the witness stand yesterday, Relli just broke out and shouted to Rocky, "You did this to yourself!" And the judge said, "Really? We don't behave like that in court, sir. Chill out." And then Relli turned around to the judge and said, "He was staring at me." I mean, you're on the witness stand. Everybody's staring at you, A AP Relli. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to let my AI sis take it away from here. And y'all just be gentle with her if she glitches, okay?
Relli alleges Rocky fired a weapon at him in 2021, said Thursday that his story may have changed over the past 3 years, but his fading memory doesn't change what fundamentally happened. The cross-examination is painting Relli as a disgruntled former friend that is jealous of Rocky's success. "A weapon was pulled on me. It was pointed at me, and it was fired later," the man who goes by Relli said at the Los Angeles trial of Rocky, his former friend. "It's been 3 years. If he was innocent, he would be home a long time ago." Rihanna, the superstar singer and Rocky's partner, watched from the audience for the second straight day. After the jury left for the day, Superior Court Mark Arnold said that he hadn't heard the latter part of the statement and would tell them to disregard it when they returned for the rest of the cross-examination Friday. Relli, whose legal name is Terrell Efron, testified that when the confrontation began on a Hollywood street, Rocky pointed the weapon at his stomach and head. It wasn't actually touching him, and Rocky said he was going to unalive him. Rocky's lawyer, Joe Tacopina, confronted him with a prosecutor's interview in 2022 when he said the weapon was pressed into his stomach, and he hadn't remembered what Rocky said. Tacopina's questioning broached the initial confrontation between Rocky and Relli, but when the trial ended for the day, had still not reached the actual moment when the shots were allegedly fired. He spent much of it examining Relli's attitude toward Rocky leading up to the shooting. Relli was frequently frustrated and evasive, demanding to know why he was being asked certain questions and answering, "I don't recall," before others were even finished. He denied that he had been upset with Rocky before the alleged shooting, as the defense confronted him with text messages and previous testimony that suggested otherwise. "You trying to make me look like I got some kind of animosity toward this dude? I don't." He said, "I never did. To this day, I don't." Tacopina showed Relli text messages from about 2 months before the incident when he swore at Rocky and called him fake ass after Rocky had allegedly failed to support one of his projects. In another text message from a few weeks before the confrontation, Relli said he was going to beat Rocky up if he didn't pay for a deceased mutual friend's body to be returned to New York as promised. Relli said he learned later that Rocky had in fact paid, and Tacopina showed texts from just before the November 6, 2021 incident when Relli texted Rocky, "You got all these fake animosity towards me, LOL, beat me up, I wish you would." Relli responded from the stand explaining the message. "That doesn't mean bring a weapon." He said he didn't know why he had deleted that text exchange from his phone before handing it over to police. Relli, "You don't know why, but we do." He testified under prosecution questioning earlier that Rocky had pulled a weapon on him and fired it, grazing his hand. Rocky's lawyers say the shots he fired were from a starter pistol that shoots only blanks that he carries as a prop. So the trial will continue today with Relli wrapping up his testimony. So now I see why Rocky decided to gamble and go through with the trial instead of taking the plea deal, but I still think it's risky. Jump in the comments and let me know your thoughts. Now that we hear Relli may have fudged a bit on what actually occurred, do you think Rocky will get off? Thanks for listening, and I'll see you on the next video.